Hey guys, hang on a second. Okay, I'm at the storage unit and I'm about to head out to go to therapy. And so hang on. And so I came on that line. I bought a new hair bonnet for my hair because I can't find my other one. And I have three total. Well, now I have four. Two are brand new and still in the packaging. And I didn't want to open them. Guess I could have if I was going to buy another one. But they're kind of extra. They're kind of fancy, I guess you would say, for a hair bonnet. So I didn't want to open them. So I just got another plain black one. Because I can't find my other one. I put it down. I know I had it recently, but I put it down. And I can't find it. So I bought another one. Okay, hang on. Let me pop you guys out of this holder. And put you into this holder so we can drive hands-free. Okay. And so this hair bonnet is a little tighter than my first one. And so it's got this line across my head making me look like Frankenstein. Anyway, I'm just going to therapy. Like I said, I'm not trying to impress anybody. But on that note, this is why I started the video. Let me get out of here. I started the video because on my way into the storage facility, I went to use the bathroom before I went upstairs. Wow, that looks... It is what it is. I'm going to have to find my other one because I can't be walking around with this impression on my head every day. On my way to the bathroom, I passed a young man in the hallway going the opposite direction. I think he had just come from the bathroom. And so I said, good morning. You know, he was kind of looking down when he was walking. And so when I spoke to him, he looked up and he was like, oh, good morning. And so as he got past me towards the end of the little hallway there leading to the bathroom, he yelled back to me and was like, hey, is it possible I could get a phone number? This young man, I don't know how old he is, but I'm assuming he was probably in his 20s. And so I'm bringing that up to say, because this has happened quite often as of late, and I'm like, what's going on? What's really going on? That these young men are interested. Let's put it that way. They're fine. Is it because I wear ponytails? Because my hair is up? People think I'm a little bit younger than I actually am. I was at, where was I at? I want to say it was Walmart, and I'm like, maybe this is maybe this is a sign that I need to stay out of Walmart for a little while. But there was a young man up towards the registers. I believe he worked there. Because apparently he had seen me more than once. Is that Jamie? Hang on, guys. I see someone that looks familiar, and she's walking, and I could have swore she had a car. No, that's not Jamie. She looks very much like her. So as I was going up to the registers to pay for my stuff, I don't remember what I had on that day, but this young man spoke to me, and he was like, "You always look very nice when you come in here." He was like, "I really like your style." I said, "Thank you." I was shocked, again, because this was a young man, and that doesn't necessarily mean because he complimented me that he was interested in talking to me or trying to hook up with me or whatever, but it's things like this that have been happening as of late, and it seems to all be coming from younger men, and I'm like, what is that all about? You know, either I'm being complimented on my clothes or my looks, or they're just straightforward, and they're like, "Can I have your phone number?" or "Do you have a boyfriend?" or that kind of thing. It's like, what is that all about? And so when I ran into this young man in the hallway, I mean, he couldn't have seen me for more than 30 seconds. 30 seconds in that little exchange. Like I said, when he was coming my way, he was looking down at the ground or looking at something in his hand or something. It wasn't his phone. So he didn't see me coming until I spoke to him. And then in those few seconds that he looked up, he could not have gotten like all that much of an observation of what I even really look like. He just got a glance. And so as he got far enough away, I guess as he worked up his courage, he finally yells out to me, you know, "Hey, can I get a phone number?" I said, "I'm sorry." And then I went in the bathroom because I'm like, yes, indeed. So I don't know, ladies. You ladies that are out here watching my videos, enjoying the content, hopefully, that are either nomadic or not nomadic or whatever your situation is. Have you been noticing lately, too, that a lot of young men are approaching us now? Is it that a lot of young men these days are into older women? I don't do young men. I'm sorry. I do not do young men. And I have my reasons for that. Heck, I don't do older men. Sometimes it's like, I just found that very, very interesting. And I'm like, this is like the 5th or 6th time in the recent months since I've been off work that some young guy has spoken to me, either in a complimentary fashion or, you know, just straight out, you know, "Do you have a boyfriend? You know, can I be your man? You know, can I get your number?" kind of thing. Right. So anyway, guys, video, again, really isn't about anything special. I'm curious. And for any young men that are out there that are watching my videos, that enjoy my content, give me your input on that. What do you think it is? Why do you think so many in your age groups, or other young men are reaching out to older women these days? I saw something on on YouTube actually, a video where a lady was talking about, I think it was reversed. It was older women that were pursuing younger African American men. So obviously they're not African American, the women. But like there's a trend of older women pursuing younger men. And so I guess there's somewhat of a trend of younger men pursuing older women now. And I'm like, wow. I don't know what that's all about. The older men, they'll just look. They'll just look, but they won't say anything. But the younger men are bolder, and they just, they shoot their shot. And so, yeah, it's interesting. I'm like, it doesn't bother me per se. I'm just curious. I'm like, why? Is it some way that I appear, some way that I carry myself that maybe makes them think that I'm younger than I am, or is it that they just like older women? They of course they have no clue how old I am, but I don't know, guys. Give me some input out there, older and younger men. Give me your input on this situation. What do you think? Yeah, I'd really like to know. All right, guys, I'm going to concentrate on the road. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Make it a great one. And I will talk to you guys soon. Stay well, be blessed, stay safe. And I will talk to you soon. See you later, guys. Bye. Guys, this is where I come for therapy. Just wanted to show you around the facility so you can see what I do when I'm here. This is that abductor machine for your thighs. This is the, I don't know what you call this, the leg lift. This is the leg press. That's the decompression machine, which pulls your lower half from your top half to kind of stretch out your spine, to give you some relief on those discs and to add some air. Nick, I think she needs some help.
Yeah, of course. What?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Is it a little bright? Yeah, absolutely. Of course.
Sorry, guys. Lady needed some assistance. But yeah, this is the facility here. This is where you do your table exercises. This is the neck stretch. See if we can get that in focus. But yeah, you put your neck in here. This piece goes under your chin. And you just kind of let gravity, or you let your weight help stretch out your neck. This is where they do the adjustments for your back, your neck. Got 2 tables here. Doing a little tour.
There you go.
And then here is where the nurse practitioner does her thing with the shots. This is where they take the x-rays. It's the bathroom. And then I'll show you the front. Right now we're waiting for the decompression machine to become available. So I have a little time to show you guys the facility. This is the front desk waiting area. And that's the name of the place. And then these two rooms, that's where all the paperwork goes. You ring the bell when you're done with your therapy, all of your sessions. And this is the consultation room where they go over your x-rays and your plan. So yeah, this is it, guys. This is where I come 3 times a week to get beat up. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye. Hey, guys. Would you believe it happened again? Therapy is over, and I stopped over at the dollar store. Well, actually, I stopped at Tony's first to, what did I go in there for? I went to pick up I don't know what I went in there for, but they had chicken patties on sale. The breaded chicken patties on sale. You know how I showed you the bucket of chicken that I get, the chicken wings? They also have chicken patties, the breast that have been battered, fried, and they usually have them at the bar, but they also have them in the bucket. And the bucket price is a lot cheaper than the bar price. The bar price is $9.99 a pound. But with the bucket, you get so many more pieces, and the bucket is only $7.99. So I wait until they have the bucket, and then I go and get the chicken patties, because that one bucket will last me at least 2 weeks. I can get several sandwiches out of that, and if I just eat the chicken breast by itself with just like some barbecue sauce, I can get several meals out of that bucket. So whatever I went in there for, I'm assuming I got it. I don't even remember. But when I got to the register, the bucket of chicken rang up $2 less. So they were $5.99. It was their Monday discount on the chicken patties. So I went back and got some more. So with that said, I needed some freezer bags to put the chicken in, because I got 3 buckets of chicken. And so I'm not going to be able to eat that, and I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to be able to eat it before it goes bad. So if I just leave 1 bucket out for now, and then freeze the other 2 buckets by putting the chicken inside freezer bags, and then putting the freezer bag in my refrigerator, I'll have them longer. And so that's why I needed to go to the dollar store. But while I was in there, the dollar store has a sale going on, believe it or not. All of their movie videos are 50 cents. So after I got my freezer bags, and a couple of other items, I sat down by the display where they had the movies, and I went through every movie that was on that rack. I'm like, 50 cents, let me see what you got. So I went through all the movies, and the one of the young ladies that works there, I think she's one of the managers maybe. She came by and she saw me and she said, "You're putting those back so neatly." She's like, "You didn't have to do that." And I'm like, I'm going. She thought I was buying all of these movies, and I'm like, "No, ma'am," because I had put some in a cart. As I'm going through them, I'm putting them in the cart, taking them off the shelf, so that once I go through those, I could go through the next stack and put those in the place of the ones that I've moved out, so that everything stays in order in a neat manner. And so she was like, you didn't have to do that. She was like, "Oh, thank you so much." She's like, "That looks great," because it was a mess. Let's just be honest, it was a mess. And so she's like, "Wow." She's like, thank you for doing that." And I'm like, it's no big deal. It's what I do. I used to work in retail, so I know how it is when people just come in and just kind of rape your shelves and knock product on the floor and open up packages for no particular reason. And of course, they don't buy that package. They buy a brand new one. So I know how it is. And prior to that, I'm a clean, neat, orderly kind of person anyway. I wouldn't leave somebody's place worse than the way it was when I came in. So that's just in my nature. Like I said, I'm a helper. That's just is just in my nature. No, I don't work here. No, I don't have to do this, but why not? I'm going through these movies, so as I'm going through them, why not put them back neatly? So that's what I did. So anyway, when I got up to the counter, now before I started looking through the movies, there was a young man standing at the register. They had moved all of the movies in front of the registers. That's not where they normally are, but they're bringing in all of their holiday stuff. So they've moved stuff around in the store to put up their Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas stuff. And so they moved all the movies up front and they marked them down to 50%. Now, before I started going through that rack, the young man at the register, I asked him, I said, "Is it possible to bring a movie back? Can you return movies?" And so he was like humming around. And so I clarified to him, I was like, "I have some movies that I bought from you guys previously, that if I can return them, I would like to return them or exchange them." I said, "I'm not looking for my money back. I just want to exchange them for a different movie or different movies." And he was like, "Oh, okay, yeah. And so when I finished all of my shopping, he was the only one on the register. So when I got to him on the register, he was like, "Hi, how you doing?" Like he had just seen me. This was my first time. I'm like, I'm that same lady you was talking to a little while ago is what I'm thinking. I didn't say that, but that's what was going through my mind. And so as he was ringing up my stuff, he said to me, he said, "Are you the one that works at the other dollar store, the other Dollar Tree over in somewhere?" And I was like, "No." And I assumed he asked me that because I fixed their display. And so he was like, "Oh, okay." He was like, "Well, he said, you look familiar to me." He was like, "I know I've seen you before." And he's like, "Did you recently change your hair or something?" And I said, "Yeah, I did." And he's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Well, it looks great. It looks great." He's like, I like your style." He's like, "It's a sweatshirt and some leggings." He's like, "I like your style." So maybe it's my hair that they're talking about. I don't know. But I mean, I've gotten compliments from young men, even when my hair was just blow dried or just, looking puffy or whatever. Yeah, so this guy, young man, I know is definitely, he's got to be a teenager. But he's like, "Yeah, I like your hair. I like your style." He's like, "You always look nice." I'm like, "Okay." I mean, and I appreciate the compliment, but I'm like, again, again, this is twice in the same day. Yeah. So guys, leave me some comments in the comment section. What do you think it is? What do you think it is that these young men are seeing that they seem to be very complimentary, and or they're shooting their shot. They're attempting to chat me up, I guess. I don't like I say, younger men seem to be a lot bolder than older men. I mean, older men, I see the looks, I see the stares, I see them, peeking around corners and all of that, but they don't approach you. They don't say anything, especially older white men. And I've had, when I worked in jewelry, when I worked at Zales, it was a different story, and I don't know why that is. But I had older white men approach me all the time when I worked in the jewelry store. And the sad thing about it is that most of them were married. Most of them had their partners with them. While she's over looking at this jewelry case over there, he's coming over to me, trying to talk to me, asking me for my number, asking me, can he take me out? And I'm like, are you serious? Yeah, yeah. So the older men, for the most part, don't seem to make a move or say anything. They just look and I guess kind of admire from afar. But the younger men, they don't waste no time. Hey, can I get your number? Do you have a boyfriend? Can I take you out? Wow. So what is it, guys? Give me your input from a male perspective. What do you think it is? Yeah, it's just interesting. Anyway, this is my last entry on this video today. I'm about to go home. I'm going to take my groceries home. They're starting to get warm in the car, so I'm going to head out. You guys, again, have a great day. Be well, stay blessed, be safe, stay safe. And I will talk to you guys again shortly. Definitely in the next video. All right, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.